Welcome to my Top 5 Runners Buds June 2020 Championship Series. Do you ever want to do something you were so excited about that you couldn't wait to get it done? I'm not really sure how this is going to turn out, but I'm really excited about it. I'm trying something new on my relatively young channel, a championship bracket and single elimination tournament of top runners buds. What I've done is I've rated over 20 buds on my channel, well over 20 buds, and for this runners tournament, what I'm doing is I'm including every bud that I rated at an 8 or higher for occlusion, meaning I said they were pretty good for running to begin with. There are 8 buds, including the Tranya Rimor, which I've yet to actually produce a review for. And once I get through these 8 buds, the winner of this will face off against the PowerBeats Pro, who is the reigning champion of my current runners buds. So the contestants here range from $30 to $250, and some of these are actually members of my current top 5 bass buds list as well. So could we have one or more buds on both my lists? Let's find out together. And listen, these videos are going to come pretty fast because I'm streamlining the content to make them quick, informative, and hopefully really fun. So if you've seen the beginning of one, you probably could skip the beginning of the others and go right to the meat of it. Definitely stick to the end though, because I'm going to give you a link to my overall playlist so you can see all my top runners buds, and I'll also give you a sneak peek at some of my upcoming reviews. So thanks for watching, and let's look at the contenders and get started. Game number 3 in our bracket series of top 5 runners buds June 2020. Today's match features the Soundpeats TrueShift2 against the Tranya Rimor Deep Bass. These are 2 buds that feature either a wingtip design on the TrueShift2 or the Tranya Rimor Deep Bass, which is a new bud to me. Both are passive isolation noise buds. Neither of them offer any pass-through, ambient, or ANC modes. Let's start off with the runner's corner selection of my notes during my run, and then we'll go over the categories and see which one of these buds dominates.
Here I am in runner's corner with the TrueShift2, and I'm doing a shootout between the TrueShift2 and the Tranya Rimor. And I'm on the street here with some traffic going by. I hadn't worn this style of earbud in a while, which the TrueShift2 has. Let's be very dexterous here. The TrueShift2 has that style of earbud with the wing, so they stay in your ear really well. But the amount of occlusion as you run is much, much greater than the stem style earbuds like the Voltum BT BH023 and the MPOW X3. And of course the True Wings and the True Buds, and the PowerBeats Pro, which are probably right now, the ones to beat, because I'm not finding any of this style of earbud that can compete. And let's see, we're going to get in one more car with the TrueShift2. I think the sprinklers just turned on. I'm getting watered. I'm going to grow, folks. I'm going to grow. All right, another van just went by, and that's going to conclude TrueShift2. I'm switching over to the Tranya Rimor on the rest of this run. So here I am recording now with the Tranya Rimor. I'm out on a comparison test with the Tranya Rimor against the TrueShift2 in my top 5 runners buds. The Tranya got in here because it's the next bud on my list anyway, but I'm discovering a really interesting thing with it. I feel like if you wear the Tranya like this, which is the way the microphone aims. So the microphone is kind of on that surface. So I'm having it so that the microphone is at the bottom, aiming, kind of where I figure the sound would go up. Now, if I put the bud like that, I don't really know what holds it in my ear so good because the bulk of the weight is not on anything. But this gives me a really good option to run with the Tranyas and not experience much occlusion, if any. Now, I have to be careful because I think that they could fall out, but it's a great option. If I switch them and wear them like what I think is supposed to wear them, because this is where you get the most bass. So if you do this, this is now becoming a bass bud on both ears, right? This fits like great. It's supported by your ear for, I would say, like for gym workouts maybe, but for running where you're doing all the workout, bouncing. This is not good. Like this is a crappy way to go because it moves in there and you get an echo every time it does that, right? I'm just wiggling it. Well, it's not echoing when I wiggle it. It's more echoing when you actually run. Supposed to wear it, or the way you would wear it for maximum bass response. And then I'm going to let this Mitsubishi go by. Or coming from the other direction. The Mitsubishi was much louder. And then this microphone test is with this aiming down. There's two trucks coming. Hopefully they come this way. No, one of the bigger trucks went to the other direction. And here comes a GMC pickup and followed by a Volkswagen. So we're going to get a pretty good test of the Tranya Rimor with the microphones aiming down. Anyway, the Tranya Rimor with this weird design, with this weird capability to switch it like that, or like this for deeper bass. I don't know. It's a dual personality, but I kind of like it. And the sound coming from it is good. The sound is balanced. It's got good bass. It's got sub bass. I don't hear any sibilance in the highs. I have a couple more sound tests to do on it to give my full review, but that's going to come on an individual write-up. This is my quick hit face-off between the TrueShift2 and the Tranya Rimor on my way to the top 5 runners buds.
In the controls while running category, both buds have solid controls, but give the edge to the TrueShift2 because the Rimor's controls can end up at an awkward angle when worn like I suggest in the horizontal position. Moving on to awareness, the TrueShift2 get torched here. It's been a while since I run them, and I gotta tell you, I didn't even really want to wear them after a while. It was bounce around in Occlusion City compared to stem style, ear wing style, or these Rimor buds. The Rimor with that weird position like I showed you in the video work out fine. Score the Rimor a 5 to the TrueShift 1. On sound quality, these are two awesome sounding buds when you are not out there running. When you're out there running, the TrueShift 2's occlusion just gets in and it pounds you every step you take and ruins the sound. Meanwhile, the Rimor doesn't have occlusion when you wear them in that awkward position. The bass is down a little bit because of the fact that you're wearing them like that, but you can listen to sound at low volume levels and you can get away with it running. The winner in this matchup is clearly the Tranya Rimor. It just dominates. Congratulations to the Tranya Rimor. I look forward to my full review on it, and it's coming soon, people. It's coming soon. Well, folks, that's a wrap in my June 2020 Top 5 Runners Buds competition. Click on the in-video link to see the playlist where I'll add all the face-offs in this competition, and I'll also put the playlist in the video description. I've got so many upcoming buds as well. The Tranya Rimor is up next, and it may well crack my top 5 bud list. The Votomy V22, the Airfun Air, the Phil T1X, which you all convinced me to finally buy before the XS comes, and I got 2 brand new buds from Tozo, the makers of the T6 that I love, the T12 and the NC9. So stay tuned as I try to get through this backlog of buds and complete my top 5 buds for sport. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click that subscribe button. Stay safe, everyone. Sozen out.